From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mason gets it from the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
The 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Finds his man over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. The first carry now, Brashard Smith. He loses the football! And this is picked up by the 49ers! And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. No one's around him. He's got space. Space on the right. He's got room. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, Mason dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's Mahomes. Waller with the catch. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Attack! Yellow! Hey, rip it!
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Yellow!
Now give it to Mason. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow! Hey, Ripley! Yellow!
From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Ripley! All right, wait! Hey, Sunday. Attack! Hey, 15, 15, 15. Where's that?
Here's Mahomes now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yellow. 15. Where's that?
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Butker knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, now 79. Top low,
From the gun, Milrow. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in a hurry up here.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Motion the tight end over. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter away so far. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 1st down here.
Cougar 19, craft all 80.
Pistol now for Milrow. Into the hands of Horton, complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Here we go, here we go.
At the 17-yard
Kennedy,
line.
Timberwolf. Ready.
Into the pistol, McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on. Hit. Craft all 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Smash, smash. Go.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
18 Cardinal, 70 Rangers, 70 18 Rodwood, 18 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Right, ready to send this one away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
At their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, 43, 43. Yellow, yellow. Hey, 15, 15, yellow, 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 yellow. Right side.
Now it's Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Yellow, yellow. Attack, attack. Hey, 57, 57, color. Attack, attack. Yellow. Easy, easy, easy.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Right back to Rice, caught again. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Good luck defending that short yard. Slant, just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Easy. Yellow. Yellow. 15. Right on these two.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yellow. Right side.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Mahomes to throw for it. Getting out to his left. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They stick with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18, 5 here.
3rd and short, it's Milroe. Got his man. Watkins has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down at the 30. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down throw here from Milroe. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Justin Tucker.
Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yellow. 50, yellow, yellow, yellow. Hey, Ripley, Ripley. Hey, 57. Where's it?
He'll throw it. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Milroe from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
2nd and 10. Milroe to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Here we go. Set 18, run. Cut the 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And a stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Milroe with it on 1st. He fires one deep down the right. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
34 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
60 by 6. Dragon 60.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Trap 50. Trap 60.
Shotgun now for Milroe. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense.
Has room down the left sideline. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start the 2nd half with some needed points. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Yellow.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
Niners 21, Chiefs 18. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Molly set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Milroe throwing again now on 2nd down. Cut for big yards on the right side. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Right, ready to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 15. Yellow. Hey, 57. Hey, 57.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's brought in, it's his back, Rashawn Smith. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Working quickly here.
41 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
43.
First down.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and a lengthy return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Pistol now for Milroe. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22.
It's a gain of 29. And the 49er first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
From the gun, Milroe. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The intended target there was Torrey Horton. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Let's go. 77 Wolf. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos.
Trying for it with Milroe. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline and trying to recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
Chiefs 18.
Ready to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. On target to Royals. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
57, colors. Attack! Yellow. Attack! Hey, yellow. Hey, 57. What's that?
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20. At the 49ers 45-yard line.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down